Today we are going to start class 11 chemistry chapter number 2 atomic structure. Today our topic of discussion is atomic number. First of all we see what an atom is. An atom is the basic building block of all matter. Think of a wall made of bricks. Just like the wall is built from small bricks, all matter, everything around us, air, water, metal, your body, is made of tiny atoms. Just like bricks give shape and structure to a wall, atoms give substance and properties to matter. Next we discuss parts of an atom. Now let's imagine each atom like a mini solar system or city. The nucleus is the city center where most of the mass is located. Protons and neutrons are like buildings in the city center. Electrons are like satellite cars or drones circling in the city in orbits. Now let's define these parts. First we see what is proton. Positive charged particles are called proton. Proton is found inside the nucleus and it determines the identity of the element. For example, if an atom has 1 proton, it is hydrogen, and if it has 6 protons, it is carbon. Next we see what is neutron. Neutral charged particles are called neutron. Neutrons are also found inside the nucleus. It adds mass but does not affect the charge. It acts like a dancer between protons which repel each other due to positive charge. Next we see what is electron. Negative charged particle is called electron. Electron moves in orbits or shells around the nucleus. Mass of electron is very small, almost negligible. It balances the positive charge of protons. Next we see what are cathodes. Before we explain atomic number, let's understand how scientists discover electrons using cathodes. In a special glass tube with no air, scientists passed electricity to it. From the negative side, means from the cathode, tiny rays of particles were seen moving towards the positive side, means towards anode. These were cathodes and they were later identified as electrons. In simple words, cathodes is equal to streams of electrons. Next we see real life use of cathodes. The old TV screens and computer monitors use cathodes to display images. Now let's move towards our topic, which is atomic number. First of all, we see the discovery of atomic number. In 1913, a scientist named Henry Moseley was experimenting with X-rays. He discovered that when different elements were bombarded with cathodes, they emitted X-rays of specific frequencies. He found that square root of the frequency of X-rays emitted by an element is directly proportional to the atomic number of that element. This showed that atomic number is not just a counting label, it is a fundamental property of atoms. Now we define the important terms like atomic number. First of all, we see what is atomic number. Atomic number is the number of protons in the nucleus of an atom. It is also called the proton number. Each element has a unique atomic number. For example, hydrogen has atomic number 1, so it has 1 proton, while helium has atomic number 2, so it has 2 protons, and oxygen has atomic number 8, so it has 8 protons. In a neutral atom, the number of electrons is equal to the number of protons. Now we see what is nucleon number or mass number. It is denoted by the symbol A and it is the total number of protons and neutrons in the nucleus of an atom. It is also called the nucleon number. Now we write the formula for nucleon number. Here A is equal to Z plus N, where A is mass number, Z is equal to atomic number, and N is the number of neutrons. Neutrons do not affect the charge, but they affect the mass. So mass number tell us how much particles are in the nucleus, both protons and neutrons. Now we see what is neutron number. It is the number of neutrons in the nucleus of an atom. It is denoted by the symbol N, and it is calculated by the formula N is equal to A minus Z. Now we understand this concept to some example. For this we take the example of aluminium atom. Here 13 is atomic number and 27 is mass number. Since the number of neutrons is equal to the number of electrons, so number of electrons are also equal to 13. So here protons are 13, neutrons are 14 and electrons are also 13. Now if we take the example of aluminium ion, if the aluminium atom loses 3 electrons, it becomes a positive ion. So in this example, the number of protons are the same and number of neutrons are also same. But the number of electrons decreases by 3 because it loses 3 electrons. Now if we take the example of chloride ion, means it has gained 1 electron. So now it has protons 17, neutrons 18 and number of electrons is also equal to 18. Now we can see from this table, oxygen has 8 protons and gains 2 electrons, so it has total 10 electrons. Sulfur has 6 protons and gains 2 electrons, so it has total 18 electrons. Phosphorus has 15 protons and gains 3 electrons.